To go, and we are going to get underway very shortly indeed with the two Alfa Romeos at the front of the grid. The lights go out, we wait for the server to catch up, away we go, and it looked like a pretty good start from the Ferrari of Makenda in P3. It looked like he got a very good one as ahead of Danny he goes into turn one. They all go clean at the front so far from what I could see. We got Legend and Wow battling it out there towards the back of the grid. No one forgetting about turn 3, which is very good indeed for that one. An unbroken DRS chain.
Oh no! Ace Richard span!
What happened there?
Corner.
Did he spin all by himself?
I didn't catch the incident. I just caught the end of it, but I saw him like round the wrong way in the wall. Out of turn 2.
Oh, Danny on the inside. Sorry, Danny on the inside of Makenda into the left-hander, runs him a little bit wide onto the curb, and he's got that move done, and he's stayed in DRS crucially. So Danny for SLR showing, once again, he showed very good speed all the way through the SLR season in Tier 1, and showing that he can hang with the big boys in EGL as well, up to P2.
Yeah,
Justin,
you don't want to send it.
Justin on Teggy there into turn 1. So Justin gets that move done. And Tega down to P14. We've got all of those guys on mediums, and they are staying with the soft runners, so...
And he looks to make this move. He's going to go to the inside. He's not going to hang about here, and Danny goes into the lead. It's a pretty simple move there.
Oh.
But saying that, Kanagichi tries and looks down the inside. There's no space there, son. You're going to have to wait to the next lap.
Yeah, I think I don't think that was a serious attempt to overtake. But that
Jensen's right on the back of him. They pitted on the same lap, and Jensen went onto the medium, so it's going to be easy move. Better drive off the exit of the corner, and look at that. Makenda is out ahead of both of them, and so is Danny. So Danny will be looking to push as hard as he can. He's got very much clean air ahead of him. Can he get into the lead if Makenda doesn't trouble him?
Yeah, the one lap undercut doing wonders there for Jensen. It moved him up at least 2 places, I think.
Yeah, it's good to see from the two SRO boys they haven't.
Oh, and Makenda, sorry, yeah, Makenda and Chanakinchi is ahead of Danny even. So that pit stop paying off for Chan. He'll have 1 lap fresher tyres for the second stint, and he's kept the position over Danny. Makenda.
Oh no, sorry, we're going 3 wide into this turn here. We've got Legend.
Oh, and that's going to be a spin, is it? Wow, Alexei almost spinning on the inside there of Richie. Richie trying to fight his way through. Almost, but they really need to make their way past Hudim here. Hudim not getting out of the way. He doesn't have to, of course, on a different strategy. Jensen down the inside into the right-hander. Speedy's going to follow him through. Nicely done by Speedy. And Legend as well. Yeah, gets the run out of the corner as Timo pits from what was the lead.
Probably wise for these guys in the top not to make their moves right now.
Oh, Speedy sending one down the inside of Jensen into turn 1. He did the little dummy there. Jensen trying to hold it around the outside. And that looks like it's the move done for Speedy and Legend as well. So nicely done. Oh, Legend pushing Speedy all the way, Jensen all the way to the outside. That's so nearly a crash between the two of them. And that's allowed Wow to get onto the back as well. Legend just running Jensen out wide there, and Legend and Jensen just having a little bit of afters there, weaving down the straight as well. They obviously weren't happy with each other.
To be some more drivers trying to force the moves now as they have little opportunity. Jensen on the inside of Legend, trying to get him back.
Yep,
and he's got the inside for turn 3. Let's see what he can do.
And Wow being overtaken just behind as well by Wazook into turn 3. And yeah, Jensen under huge amounts of pressure here from Legend. What's the battery situation? Legend has a little bit more, but not much more. Wow now on the outside of Wazook. He's going to try and get that place back into the left-hander. Around the outside he goes, brakes nice and late. Should have the high ground now for the right-hander, and he's got the McLarens, of course, swarming behind him as well. Pretorius losing the place to Justin as well in the last lap or so. It's going to be a tough one for him because of the tyre delta, but certainly I'm not sure that behind, or I'm not sure that in front is where you want to be, as Timo did make his way past Wazook there into the last corner, as they're still side by side, the two of them, banging wheels as well. Timo on the inside now for the right-hander at turn 3, and a complete send there. Pretorius, yeah, 3 wide into turn 3. Pretorius trying to push Justin out, but didn't quite manage to do it. Timo has managed to make a break from those guys as well. We've got some battling up front here as well between the Williamses and Jensen.
Speedy went wide in the corner. Jensen tried to send it up the inside. Wouldn't get it. He's going to send it now, though. And is he going to get that done? It's going to be difficult on the traction for him to retain the position. It doesn't look like it's doing very well for him at the moment. Speedy's giving the DRS, but he's got superior straight line speed. He's going to have to defend from the DRS now.
And Jensen basically out of battery, and now is the time to use that battery. Legend has a lot of battery. He was late deploying it though, and Speedy now a big train here as they come in. This is the last lap between these guys, 3 wide into turn 1. We got Legend on the outside. You're not going to get anything done there as WoW takes advantage as well and takes that position. Timo having a good look as well at the inside. Did he manage to make that stick? He didn't. He just cut the inside off there, turn 3 on that, but we'll look behind and see exactly what's happening with these guys. Jensen at the moment managing to fight everyone off behind him for the time being. You know WoW's going to send one though down the inside into the penultimate corner. WoW chops off the inside there. He obviously had a warning to give as Timo's right in there as well on those soft tyres, which will be past their best at this point. Wazook having a good look at Timo as they cross the line. Chanakinchi does win the race. Danny second, Makenda third. Fantastic from the front 3. Speedy though nearly 8 seconds behind, is going to come out in P4.
Finished.
As Timo does keep P8 from Wazook P9 and Pretorius P10. The SLR boys of Jensen and WoW 5th and 6th. Underway, and it looked like a pretty good start from Jensen. He got a very good one there as they go into the first corner. Timo getting just edged out there into turn 1 by WoW, and also Wazook now who is there as well. I don't see any front wing flying. Looks like everyone getting through reasonably safely as Timo on the outside of WoW once again. Down the back straight they go. Oh, and Timo getting pushed off by WoW, and he had to take serious evasive action there. Didn't see exactly how that happened. Everyone lets him rejoin thankfully, but he's right at the back of the field. That is a pretty major disaster for 2SRL and for Timo.
Tournaments ago, so he does have pace around this track.
Oh, and spinning is Canopus. I think he got turned around by Pretorius. I didn't exactly see what happened. It wasn't a terribly good camera angle, but certainly there was contact between them. Pretorius losing out as well. He's dropped to the back of that little group. That means that Alexi isn't showing in the right place for me as Danny passes Microlander up the inside. No! Danny!
No!
Loops it on the exit of Stowe, and that...
Bad incident for SLR.
And
they were looking good with Danny.
Yeah, absolutely, and that effectively, I think, ends his race. But I was just saying that WoW has lost DRS from Jensen, so the 2SLR boys, we saw them running together in the first race as well, but at the moment as
Chanakinchi, no!
Oh, the 5-second speeding penalty.
He's got a speeding penalty, and that could be crucial. That could be the difference between the win and P4.
Microlander and Yeli once again into Brooklands as they go side by side through the right-hander at Luffield. Microlander pushing for all he's worth there to try and get the run on the exit. He does have battery to do this, so it looks like no, Yeli in fact had the battery to defend as well. So good stuff from the two of them. They have fallen right off the back now though of Alexi. Nearly 4 seconds is the gap between those two. I wonder if that was the case as Speedy all over the back now of WoW. WoW does have DRS. So he was obviously within that 1 second of Legend when they cross the detection point, but Speedy in any case says thank you very much. I will take... Oh, as WoW just putting his nose in there where he really shouldn't. He's not got as much grip as Speedy. WoW put the hard tyres on. I wonder if that must be a mistake. That must just be a... I didn't notice that, but WoW must just have put the wrong tyres on, surely. So shouldn't be any issues there with DRS as they come onto the main straight, and yeah, they're going to be passing Danny, I think, here. Danny is defending into Stowe and trying to hold that position as well, and Chan getting him... oh, sorry, no, that's getting excited there because I saw the symbol flash up and I thought maybe that was a penalty, but no, it wasn't. But he didn't get past, didn't Chan? So work to do for the Alfa Romeo boys. This is race number 2, and at the moment it's looking very good for Alliant, who once again are right at the front here. This time though, it's Richie who looks like he's going to take the spoils in this one with Jan's penalty.
There's a battle brewing behind Legend here with WoW and Alexi right on the back of them. They're looking for the scraps late in the race. WoW and Alexi fighting for genuine position. Legend with a 3-second time penalty, so he'll be sure to drop behind those two. WoW! I mean WoW, but WoW. WoW. You've gone round the outside. Is he going to make it? Round the outside, switch back.
No. Legend holding him off, but certainly Alexi battling for that as well. Legend's got to be really careful because, yeah, Microlander I think is going to get Legend. As they go through Cops, that wasn't... Oh, as Chan gets himself another 3 seconds, and is that going to be meaningful?
No.
I don't think it actually is going to be meaningful. I think he's still clear of Speedy, who is P5, as Wow gets himself a penalty.
No.
That's a terrible time for Wow to get himself a penalty. That's going to cost him at least 2 positions. As they come...
Jensen and McKendra, sorry, they're going side by side out of Stowe into Club. This is the final opportunity to make a move. Jensen's trying to get on the podium, McKendra's trying to defend it. It looks like McKendra did it until he went right and lost it on the rear. Jensen is going to get that on the line.
Very nicely done by Jensen. Yeah, McKendra going a little bit too deep into Club and paying the price as well. Everyone else files across the line. Richie with the win of race number 2. Good stuff from the Alliant boys. Jensen P2, McKendra P3, Janakinchi, as we mentioned, P4. That 3-second penalty on the last lap actually didn't matter. Speedy P5. Alexi with a good result for LOR P6. Five red lights. They go out and we will see exactly who manages to get the jump. Here we go. We've got Wow getting a good start. He's alongside Janakinchi already. McKendra also getting a pretty good one. Wow trying to brake late on the outside though. That was quite conservative from McKendra into turn 1. And they make their way through. Jan managing to hold that second place ahead of the SLR boys, who look like they are being fairly conservative there in 3rd and 4th. Wazuk and Justin side by side through Curva Grande as they head up towards the 2nd chicane. We got Pretorius right on the back of Teggy as well. Lots of jostling for position between those guys. And
oh no! Sorry, Wow's just gone into the gravel and he's going to be passed. Looks like he's going to be down to P6, maybe even P7 as Wasser tries it up the inside, but he went on the gravel at the end of that 2nd chicane.
And that is a crash on the exit of Lesmo too, so I wonder if he looped it on the exit as Wazuk goes up the inside finally of Wow and gets that position, but the front 2 making a break here. They're going to try and they don't even use battery. What is going on here? They're so fast at the front. They've almost dropped Jensen out of DRS.
No DRS enabled yet, will be next lap though. Wait until lap 3 in F1 and Teggy down the inside should make that pretty easily. No, he's gone into Wow. I don't think he has damage, but that was a hairy moment. Yeah,
I think he got away with it. Janakinchi not using battery. Jensen is using battery to try and stay with them. And it's getting a little bit strung out at the front there. Adam came on to say that they are free to race these two, so this might actually be a race as Jan pits.
There you go.
So does Jensen. Jensen gets a penalty though.
No, surely that's it for SLR now.
That's very bad news for SLR and for Jensen's individual championship.
Wow. They have to do something different. Teggy on the inside.
Oh,
but Wow.
Oh, that's not very friendly.
P3.
Oh my goodness me.
Squeezed on the apex there a lot.
Yeah, squeezed big time. Not really leaving space at all there, Teggy.
But it's still these two Alfa Romeo drivers.
Sorry, this is a spicy one here. Legend and Pretorius fighting into the 2nd chicane, as Legend does in fact give just barely enough room to Pretorius on the left-hand side there at the outside of Curva Grande. Team on the softs, of course. Legend and Pretorius still battling it out. Wow right on the back of Justin. Wow's going to use that huge amount of battery that he has, I think, to drag past the McLaren of Justin, who is fighting back. Justin using all sorts of battery himself as they break down into turn 1. And Justin does keep the position, so good stuff from the 2SRL man.
He's not using DRS. What's this connection?
Yeah, it's, I saw that as well. We have yellows, that's Yelly at the back. Between the Lesmos and yeah.
Pretorius. He got a bad exit and George has got past him as well. So is Alexi.
Yeah, that was a mistake from Legend there. He went wide there and I think got squirrely on the exit. So Alexi and George both battling for it. We've got 5 laps to go in this one. It looks like once again the dominance of the Aston Martin, the Alfa Romeos. They have AL in their title. There's just a huge gaggle here at the back. Legend is right in the middle of it.
2 by 2. Come through onto the power. Going to go through Curva Grande now. And Legend has actually recovered pretty well from his earlier mistake, as he looks now on the back of Aleski. But he's still got to focus as Yelly retires on Pretorius. He's going to try and ascended the dive here. Battle heating up between these two as Taurus is forced to cut the corner there.
Yeah, Legend once
Still
again.
side by side.
Legend lost out there. He lost a bunch of places. He's going to try and go around the outside of Microlander in the first Lesmo. He managed to do it as well, which is impressive. But Legend, though, you can see how hard he's trying there to get to the front of this little group.
George and Microlander going head-to-head into Parabolica. There is a DRS zone coming up, so those who are behind will not get the DRS. They might actually both get it here. Bit of a
Yeah, they certainly will both get it.
Parabolica. Sorry. Yeah, because they're in the second with Victoria, so I forgot about that.
Yeah. Speedy right on the back of Makenda as well. That is not a... No, it is a real battle, in fact. That is effectively for P3. We have 2 laps to go as Tega retires. What happened there? What happened there? That is exit of Ascari. We didn't see...
On the left, did he just spin out? He's lost the wheel.
Yeah, looks like it, doesn't it? Looks like it. So that is a pretty major disaster for LOR, who we're going to get good points from Tega in this one. They're not, though.
This battle could get a bit spicy. Speedy on the back of Makenda. This is for actually a net position because they both have the same amount of penalties. Ace Rich is actually... Has he got past Kanakinchi there, or was that just a graphical glitch? Speedy past Makenda.
I thought he was
Not
ahead
quite
anyway.
done yet.
I'm not sure, though. Yeah, Makenda and Speedy.
Makenda's just... Bash Speedy onto the grass.
Oh, Speedy. Oh, it's very costly indeed. He's lost 2 places to Wazuka and Justin, and also to WoW as well.
They are battling.
And now Chan has managed to pass Richie, so they're going to battle it out down towards Parabolica. Who's got the battery advantage? They have exactly the same battery. Richie with the slipstream, trying to make something happen. Chan, though, covering the inside. And as long as he drives this last corner properly, which he does, it is going to be Chan Akinci leading home.
They both run out of fuel.
They have?
Far too far behind, but the fuel light was going and they were half throttle down the straight.
Oh wow, okay.
Celebration, but
I didn't notice as this little gaggle behind also crosses the line. It's going to be chaos with all of the penalties. Speedy, well, that was I assume an unhappy wiggle. He finishes P9. The McLaren boys actually for 2S are all having a great finish there, P4, P5, but Wazuka, I didn't realise Wazuka was in a net P3, and it is a 1-2-3, a podium lockout for Alliant. Fantastic drive from them.
Yeah, it's surely the title for Alliant Motorsports. Their first ever title, and they have got one under DMR, I can't quite remember, but a new branding, and they've come out with new drivers, and it's worked very well for them